What's next? After 8 days of pouring, screeding, and floating concrete for the foundation of my house, this one right behind me, I was left with the impression that pouring concrete is like inner work. It's a simple task, often outsourced due to its perceived difficulty, discomfort, and a lack of ROI, return on investment. What could I possibly learn about myself that I didn't already know from pouring a slab? Perhaps to me, at least, the most lucrative of all work performed is that of self-inquiry. But self-inquiry is not exclusive to the mind. And in fact, the self's most revealing moments, in my life at least, have always occurred in the middle of a project or situation, and pouring concrete proved no exception. A slab on grade is a simple process. Dig, grade, level, square off the perimeter, build forms, dig footings, dump gravel, tamp substrate, level again, insert J-hooks, lay rigid foam, lay vapor barrier, pour concrete, add fiber before you pour the concrete while you're mixing, pack down, screed, float, trowel, and clean up. But if you miss a step, the foundation will crack, it'll leak, it'll dip and undulate. It'll cause a myriad of problems down the road when building the house. The same can be said of self-inquiry. Every effort taken to understand the self, to answer questions about life, its purpose and meaning, is a trowel stroke over the surface of you or me. The desire for answers is a squaring up of the form of you or me. The search for a job or a college class, that's the weeding and the grading of the environment for your creative expression or my creative expression. The discomfort of learning all the aspects of self, that's a necessary cleanup at the end of a 12-hour day of pouring concrete. Since creativity is my spirit pouring forth, and it's anyone's spirit pouring forth, from the space of infinite possibility, all my creations then, including pouring the concrete slab for my house, are expressions of my essence taking form. My deeply contemplative and private life lends itself to both spontaneous and disciplined creativity, this being one of them, and the discipline part. Even though I may plan out my days and even my months and year, the expression of self is a deeply mysterious essence that even I am not always privy to. What I'm doing next is as much a mystery to me as it is to anyone. To prove this point, the universe, which is always working in my favor, sent my neighbor over to check on my progress of my house build 2 days after I finished pouring the foundation. I had removed all the forms, cleaned up the site, and had organized the 16 pallets of building materials on the other side of the house for the next stage of framing. The neighbor asked, "What's next?" Yes, the planned next stage was framing, but in truth, I didn't know. So I answered framing for now. Every project or task, just like self-inquiry, brings new understandings, all of them challenging those preconceived notions of a self. That self is unaffected by the need for knowledge or the fear of ignorance. The generous awareness that's always ready for what's next. Thank you for watching. I hope all your projects bring you awareness. Like and subscribe for what's next From the seeker and the sage, namaste and much peace.